Okay, this is day 45 and the third page of the Fox Lake topographic map. Question number 20, does Nippersink Creek flow towards Fox Lake or towards Spring Grove? So we go over here and we see Nippersink Creek. So there's the word creek and there is the word Nippersink right here. So we're looking at this blue line. Let's try to find the elevation at this end over here. Way over here at this end, we see right there a benchmark. That black dot in the middle of the circle has the elevation that's written right next to it in black letters. Now that is for the thin brown line there that black dot is on. There is a thicker brown line right next to the river. That is going to be one step, one contour interval lower than that brown line. So that river bank is going to be at 750 feet above sea level. That's the west end of Nippersink Creek. Now let's follow Nippersink down and let's see the elevation at the other end. Where is that going to be? Down here. Down in this section, let's look right there. We have a thick brown line right there, and then we have two thin brown lines next to it. So we got to figure out what that thick brown line is. Let's follow it around, and right there is the height of the thick brown line. So that's going to be the same thick brown line here, and then we have to go down two more steps to find the elevation of the mouth of Nippersink Creek. So which way does it flow? Rivers always flow from high elevations to low elevations. Which end is more low? Is it the Spring Grove over here? Or is it the Fox Lake end over here? You figure it out and write down your answer. Question number 22. There are 15 lakes on the map with names on them. Write 10 of them. Okay, so let's see if we can zoom in. Once again, here's the whole map. Let's start down in this section. And there is one name. Right here is downtown Fox Lake, so this is off to the west. And now we have going north, we have that name. This is north of Fox Lake downtown. And then going to the east and north, there is the main lake in the area. Okay, once again, there's downtown, and then going farther north, here's the other one. Going even farther north. These are smaller lakes. Some of the lakes have towns named the same way, some of them don't. Here's a really small lake. Here's another one. Down at the bottom, and I think that's the last one I'm going to show. I hope that's 10 lakes. I didn't count them. Number 23, there are 11 islands. Name them. Okay, here are 2. Here's another one. That's 3. Here's the big bridge in town, and there's a little island right next to it. That's number 4. Here's probably the biggest island in the area. That's number 5. Number 6 and 7 right above it. There's 6. And there's the 7th one. Let's see if I can find another. Oh, here's way down at the bottom. Once again, there's downtown Fox Lake, and just to the west, that's 8, I believe. That's all that we need. We only needed 7 islands. Number 24, look at the symbol below the map in the middle. The magnetic north is a bit. Okay, looking at this symbol right here. See the GN? That's going straight up to the star. That's the geographic north. The star then is pointing towards where Santa Claus lives. The MN, though, that is the direction that our compass points. Notice that's a little bit to the left of geographic north. So is that going to the left? Is that east or west? I hope that you circled west. Number 25, notice the darker brown contour lines have numbers on them for altitude. Thinner brown lines are not labeled. Each contour interval is, okay, once again, there it is in our key of the whole map. The interval is 10 feet. Number 26, the contour line closest to the shoreline of Fox Lake. So once again, looking, there's the downtown Fox Lake, and here's the lake of Fox Lake. And let's zoom in here as close as we can. Here is the label of 750 for the thick brown line. We have a thin brown line that's lower, closer to the lake. So we go one step lower than 750, and that will be your answer for number 26. That's the contour line closest to the shoreline. Number 27, though, estimate the actual shoreline. The shoreline is a little bit further down to the lake, so we estimate a half a step lower than the previous one. So we have 750, down a full step, and then down another half step. Do the math. What would be the shoreline estimate? Number 28, find the depression that's about 2 inches west of Turner Lake. Okay, so Turner Lake is right here. So right here, we can see it's a depression. We can see the number 800 up here, and the contour line that 800 is part of has little tick marks pointing towards the center of the circle. So that means that it's going downhill from there. So we have 800, then we go downhill one step, and then we estimate a half a step further down for the lake. You do the math. 800 minus a step and a half. Number 30. Find the elevation of Grant Community High School's newest wing. So, once again, Grant, let's see, here's downtown Fox Lake here. So Grant is going to be right over here. The newest wing is on this side. It's right where this brown line is. We've talked about this earlier. Following this brown line, it's 750. Number 31, find the elevation of Stanton School. Okay, here's Grant, and Stanton is right here. Find the elevation of that. So this line here is 750. We go up one step, 2 steps, and then estimate another half step. So from Grant's elevation, estimate 2.5 intervals higher. You do the math. Number 32, what colors are used to show Highway 12? Highway 12 is this one right here. I can zoom in and there you can see the little icon with the 12 in it. So what colors are used to show Highway 12? Number 33, what colors are used to show Highway 59? Highway 59 is over on the other side of town. You can see there is the circle with 59, and they've colored the road itself differently. You describe it. And that's the end of the third page. Please go on to the fourth part of this video series.